Are you ready to get your shit together? Isn't that what we are all truly trying to do? In this fun, life hack-full show, we will learn together how to navigate this roller coaster called life. We, as glorious messy humans, can sit in the proverbial third car, grumpy and bored, or in the front of the roller coaster having the time of our lives. What do you choose? In this show, you can expect meaningful content and practical takeaway tools to make life easier and exceptionally more joyful. There will be epic guests who already love their lives, allowing them to share their get your shit together tips and words of wisdom. Life is too long and too short to not love your life. Welcome to Get Your Shit Together Live with Amy Joy. Hello and welcome to Get Your Shit Together Live with Amy Joy, and I'm your host, Amy Joy. Congratulations on your abundance. I want you to take a look around right now. Stop whatever you're doing, please, and notice how abundant you really, really are. So abundant. Maybe there's something in your hand right now. Maybe you're sitting on something right now. You're looking at your phone or the TV right now. You're breathing without having to ask your lungs to do that. Your heart's beating without you having to ask your heart to beat. You are so abundant. Maybe there's some money in the bank. Woo, amazing. Abundant. We're programmed to think that we're not, and it's simply not true. So congratulations on your abundance. We have an amazing show today for you. I'm really excited. We have Deena Fisher back. She is an expert in essential oils. Essential oils have changed my life. I use them every day. They help with basically everything. Deena has a quote. You'll hear it here soon. There's an oil for that. Whatever the issue is, there's an oil for that. And we're going to learn some tricks and tips on how to live a healthy life, to use these oils in whatever situation comes up. They're a blessing. Actually, let me tell you this. The other day, 2 days ago, there was a guy, there's some construction guys going on, and he passed out in the street. And he was like out. And I ran and got peppermint oil and put it under his nose and used that to help him wake up. And it was amazing. So literally there's an oil for that. So we're going to learn about that. Super exciting. Make sure you stay tuned to the end there's the new weekly triumph this week and the meditation moment. It's always a life hackful show. Thank you for spending your very precious time with us today. All right. So now it is time to change your state. Elevate. This is the part of the show where we change our frequency, because when we change our frequency, we change our life. We create at the frequency at which we vibrate. We are master manifestors. So whatever frequency we're vibing at, that equal frequency is what we're bringing towards us. So if we're in fear, anger, despair, we're attracting and manifesting more of that into our lives. So raising our frequency is one of the most important things you can do, which is why we have its own segment every week. So breathing is one of the best things you can do. I know we do that a lot. It's because we don't breathe very well and we forget. So right now, first of all, I want you to wipe off the day. Just wipe it off. Wipe, wipe, wipe all the way down. Set the intention. You're wiping the day off. Anything that's happened in the past doesn't matter. Right here, right now, we're here together. And I want you to take a deep breath in. And you want your belly to come out, okay? When you breathe into your belly, you actually are receiving the oxygen, because that's where the feelers are for the oxygen. If you're just breathing into the top of your lungs here, you're really not getting the oxygen, which is why you get stressed. And the body starts saying, you're dying. Why? Because it's not getting oxygen. Without oxygen, we die. So the body's reacting properly to not getting enough oxygen. So all we have to do is breathe. So right now, breathe in, hold at the top, set the intention that all of your cells are receiving all of the oxygen that they need, and hold, 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 smiling, 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 thinking about something you're grateful for. I am grateful for a beautiful retreat. We just finished our first retreat of the season. Sisterhood Sanctuary is a wrap. It was amazing. And exhale. I didn't forget about you. Keep going. All right, breathe in again. And hold at the top and exhale. And those of you on Facebook who can interact, would love to hear from you how you're feeling now in comparison to how you felt 2 minutes ago. For those of you watching in all the other ways, thank you again for being here. If you're on the replay, whoop, whoop, hashtag replay. Love you guys so much. All right, it's time to meet our guest of the week, because she's going to help us get our shit together. All right, we're trying something new here. Actually, come a little closer. Never done this before. I got Deena here. She's here.
In the house.
So we're going to do it like this. So bear with us as we learn how to talk to the screen and to each other side by side. So I'm going to introduce you to the amazing Deena. She's been working with oils for, 6 years?
7 almost.
7 years. Yeah. She's amazing. Literally, anytime I have a question, I text her. I'm like, dude, I have this going on. And she writes me all the things, all the oils that I can use. She's amazing. She is the most passionate person I know with oils, which is why she's my girl. And I've learned so much from her. So today we all get to learn. And Deena, what I want you to do now is just connect with the audience and let them know a little bit more about you. And then we'll start the interview.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
So glad to be here. I am Deena Fisher. I've been using oils now for almost 7 years. I'm a single mom. My girls are almost out of the house now. I have another business making cakes, but started with oils maybe 7 years ago next month because I had headaches, and I started learning, and it's just amazing. They're amazing. So as Amy said earlier, there's an oil for that. Is this phrase that at the beginning I was a true skeptic. I didn't believe it. My eyes could not roll far enough back into my head, but it's really, really true. And there came a point where I had to admit it. I was feeling the difference. My kids are feeling the difference. And so, so I've been down here, like in the flesh, in Mexico for 23 years now this month.
You got me beat.
Crazy. And just insanely grateful to be here. And very, very excited, very passionate about sharing about natural lifestyle, and essential oils is the basis of that for me. So, yeah.
Yay. So let's start with the basics. What are
essential oils?
Yeah.
Essential oils are they're volatile, versatile, and extremely potent parts of the plant. Obviously, they come from plants. They are distilled from steam distilled usually, or cold pressed when it's the resin, or sorry, the rinds of fruit. But when it's bushes, roots, trees, plants, flowers, all kinds of things that are distilled for exactly the right time, and understanding all the scientific properties behind and getting to the perfect point. And they're amazing. So they're called the lifeblood of the plant, because if you remember science class and how about plants, when a plant gets injured, it, like our blood, it rushes to the spot and helps to support healing. And they do the same thing in the human body. So they legitimately can support every single system in the human body: immunity, respiratory, your skin, everything. They have incredible protective properties, and they're just amazing. And so when it comes to frequency, and they have real frequency, everything of course has frequency. Oils are the highest frequency substance known to man on the planet, which is pretty cool, when they are pure. So you just need to know where your oils are coming from, how they're produced. And I have a little phrase that is, friends don't let friends buy grocery store oils, because you need to know what's in your bottle. It's really, really important to understand purity. And some people say, oh no, but I got mine at TJ Maxx or like Walmart or whatever. So don't do that. Don't do that. So
no, really don't do that.
No, really don't do that.
Like
they can be ineffective at worst, at best, and extremely harmful at worst. So it's really important to know. And people say, well, I have them. I just bought them at the store, and I bought them at the health food store. And I said, oh, that's fine, but you don't know what's in it, because they won't tell you. And I said, and the difference between almost any other kind and pure, authentic, pure oils is that these work from a cellular level, from a molecular level, whereas the other ones probably are filled with synthetics, and you won't know the difference. So
absolutely. And it's no different than what we're seeing now in the grocery stores with all this bioengineered food. This is a little side note, but everyone needs to know. You got to check the labels. And if you see a BI, that means bioengineered, or it'll say bioengineered. That means it's not food. It's not actual food. It's,
your body doesn't know what to do
chemicals.
With synthetics.
No, it's terrible.
And chemicals.
And who knows what it is actually.
Yeah. They'll never tell you, just like a lot of essential oils will say that they're pure, or, they can throw around the word natural or pure all they want, because there's no regulatory, body that will let them. But the ones that we use, I know that they're pure because I've been to the farms. You can talk to the farmers. You can be part of the process. There's never any pesticides. It's really important. That's the other thing. How are they produced? Never any pesticides. They're distilled at the right temperature, with the right amount of time to get the highest chemical constituents, and never with harsh chemicals. Like a lot of other companies will spray their fields with pesticides, and then they distill with harsh chemicals, like toxic chemicals like hexane and things like that. And then they fill up the rest of the bottle because it's about money. Whereas with,
So we're using Young Living.
Yes.
We're just going to say it once or maybe twice, it'll come out, but we're using Young Living, and it's because we trust it. I haven't been to the fields, but Deena has. Deena's
so
laid
fun.
down in the fields of lavender.
I have rolled in lavender, and it is a beautiful thing. You can go to the farms. They're all around the world, depending on what kind of plant and where it grows best. But Young Living is the only company that has their own farms all around the world like that. And distilleries and labs right on site. They're tested on site. They're tested third party external up to 90 times before it would be bottled. And so Young Living, I know.
Say that again.
90. Up to 90 tests for purity and perfection. There's such a level of integrity and such a level of perfection that if this is a really fun fact, I don't even have told you this, if the oils at the farm where they test them don't meet rigorous standards, even just the initial ones, for whatever reason, for meteorological issues with the plants, who knows? Like, it could be anything, right? But if they aren't perfect to the level that only Young Living has, they don't even leave the farm, and they use their own oils on the plants instead of pesticides.
Oh, I love that.
I know. And I was talking to one of the farmers, and he said that if the workers come to report in a bad mood, they get sent home because, and this was quote unquote, because our plants don't need that energy. And I'm like, I know, it gives me literally goosebumps. I know.
See,
and
this is why.
The founder of the company used to play music and frequency music to the plants, and it's just such a love. It's such an integrity. You can go and visit the farms. They're all over the place. And it's amazing. It's beautiful.
It matters, the frequency
of
people when they're making the food. The other day here at the retreat, I had a coffee, and I was like, oh my goodness, this is amazing coffee. And I'm like, who made it? Because I provided the coffee. I know the coffee.
How did it taste different? What was in it? Love.
Exactly. So I said, who made it? They said, Carmen. I'm like, Carmen, what'd you put in here? She goes, oh, I intentionally put love in there before. I'm like, oh, I love you. Because it was massively better.
Well, you can put love and oils in it.
You can. We do lavender lattes Wednesdays, Thursdays, and we get together and we put stuff in our coffee, and it's really good. But anyways,
okay.
So we just wanted to tell you a company that you can trust, and one that we vetted intensely, so that it saves you time and energy on looking for yours. Yeah. But give us one of your favorite hacks, one of your best oil hacks.
Oh. Use them every day, all day. No, diffuse. You can diffuse is probably one of the easiest non-invasive, that's not the right word, but it's the easiest way to change the frequency and the feeling and the smell and everything of your home. Even if you've got company coming over, or Thanksgiving's coming, and you want to change the vibe in the home, and maybe somebody doesn't even like the smell of oils. Okay, well, you should have your oils going if you can in your diffuser, but you could diffuse and then stop diffusing before they even get there. And I heard Gary Young was talking about it once and suggesting to a woman that if she wanted to, her husband hadn't ever said that he loved her, and what could she do? And he said, diffuse. But he doesn't like the smell of the oils, the husband. And so he said, well, diffuse and then stop diffusing before he gets home. Well, then it won't smell. And no. But the frequency will still be there.
Oh, I love frequency so
much. I know. It changes everything. So, yeah.
Okay. So diffuse. So I actually have mine running right now, and it has geranium and limoncello in it. And it's lovely.
Nice.
Do you like it when you came in?
I do.
Yeah.
Geranium is one of those ones that for me is has been kind of an acquired taste, but it's one of my mom's very favorites.
I only put a couple drops in because it's really strong.
Very strong. Yeah. But it's incredible for your skin.
Okay.
It's like, they're the thing about oils is that they are so versatile that one oil could be uplifting spiritually, or emotionally, but it can also affect different body systems in different ways. So there's different ways you can use them. You can diffuse. Or you can you know what? Let's try an oil right now.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's do it. So I have this handy dandy little kit. I'm just going to talk to you about. It's called the Great Day Protocol. You can buy these individually, but there is one oil called Valor. Ooh. This is just a gorgeous, gorgeous oil. And I'm going to show you how I was taught how to use oils. You can just breathe them. So I was taught in your non-dominant hand, so the one you don't write with, you let a drop of oil fall. This one's dark blue. Ooh, cool. Because it has tansy in it. Cute. Okay, got it. Peace fingers from the other hand. And this is how I was taught, because it is all about frequency. And this is about activating the frequency to the energy to your body. So you're going to draw clockwise circles, about maybe 3, get it going, and then rub your hands together and then cup your hands over your nose and mouth.
Oh my gosh.
And breathe deeply.
It smells like Washington's trees.
Oh.
It smells like trees.
Well, it does have Northern Lights black spruce. So that's why.
Nice.
Yeah. So Valor, amazing oil, very grounding, in fact. It has a very high frequency oil in it, but in the overall, it's very grounding. This is an oil that Gary Young would say to put this on before any other oil. Really? This helps to balance energies, which, here's the thing, don't ask me exactly how, but I know it is true. It's also called chiropractor in a bottle. You can use it on your spine. I had a concussion once, and I never was drawn to this oil before. If you either love an oil or hate it, they say your body needs. You can benefit from it. Well, you can benefit from it anyways, but you need it. I had never been drawn to it until I had a suitcase fall straight on my head, and I didn't even realize I had a concussion. But I was so drawn to this oil. And if you are paying attention, it's especially interesting with kids.
So good.
I know. You'll know, like once you kind of start playing with them and you pay attention to how you feel, you'll know what you need. You're drawn to it. So Valor is just an incredible oil. It's called Valor because it was formulated based on ancient manuscripts and studies that Gary Young did about the gladiators and Roman, the warriors, that what they would use before they went into battle.
Really?
They would go to the bathhouses and they would use, and so this was formulated for that. So,
well, when you think about it, in the olden times, myrrh, frankincense, it was all considered high value money, basically.
Well, they were very, very valuable, incredibly, obviously incredibly potent. Some people think of essential oils as a new thing. It's not a new fad. They've been around for thousands of years. I think there's over 1,100 references in the Bible. Definitely, frankincense, myrrh, and gold. Well, there's a story about the gold too, but given to baby Jesus, and that was basically the most comprehensive first aid kit ever, because what they can do, those oils, when they're pure, not bought from like Target, then they're just, they're incredible. The frankincense is actually known as the king of oils. And
I would agree.
Yes. And you literally, probably for 99.9% of all cases, you can use frankincense. A friend told me once, and I made a meme out of it. It said, "When in doubt, frank it out." It's good,
That's
right?
amazing.
I know.
It's so true.
Because it's true. Because it's if you have a skin issue, if you have a headache, you can put a drop of frankincense on your thumb. and push it up on the roof of your mouth. If I had known, really, for the concussion, you can pour it on the roof
Crown.
of your crown. It helps to oxygenate, basically.
I use it for wrinkles. I put it
Mhm.
in my face cream.
Yeah.
I had a really bad cold and cough, and I would put it in the water with eucalyptus and then breathe it in.
Yeah.
And boom.
Yeah. Well, I did get something in the last couple of years that, last few years that we're not going to mention it, but I did get over that very, very quickly. But then I had a cough that stuck around, and I was using the oils and they were helping. And sometimes I'm a little slow, but on week 7 of my cough, into the oil, it dawned on me finally to put frankincense in that water that I was breathing, tenting my head. And I cannot tell you, right there, I felt a difference in my lungs. And within a week, the cough was gone. So, the thing about oils is they don't heal, and we'll never claim that they do, but they help the body
Heal
to
itself.
detox, regenerate, get back to basics, basically, clean out the gunk so that your body can do what it needs to do, because your body is a miraculous machine. Our bodies are miraculous machines when we get out of our own way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What's number 2?
And it's frequency, so. Okay. So valor is one that you would actually, we breathed it. That's how you would breathe it. But we're going to actually do the Great Day Protocol.
Oh.
So there's 4 oils. There's valor, there's harmony, there's joy.
I
and
love joy.
The final one, white angelica. Amazing oils. So the first step is, it says to put 1 drop on the inside of your wrist, and then hold your wrists together for a few moments, and you can feel like balance until you feel like just, chill. And it helps to balance energies. So this is the Great Day Protocol. And I promise, I can't promise because, everybody's different. But when I use this, it's impossible to have a bad day. First of all, that's a decision anyway. But this helps raise your frequency, and you can't screw it up. It's amazing. So, and plus, you're going to smell amazing, and therefore you're going to
counterclockwise or
no, just hold them together.
Okay.
Yeah, just balancing energies on your wrists. Then the next one is harmony, which you're going to apply 1 drop right above your belly button. So to your, don't tell me. Oh, okay, so here's a good trick. When you get to the point where your bottle's getting low, you don't ever touch the orifice reducer. They don't go bad. You don't keep them in extreme sun, extreme heat, anything like that. But some people like to touch it or tap their wrists. Try not to do that. Try not to ever contaminate your oils. These are so pure, they don't go bad. So when that happens, that it starts to get really slow, you can just kind of squeeze the top, and it pops right out. And there's always more still in the bottle. So then you've got to be
you're an endless source of wisdom.
Really, really careful now, because now there are enough drops in there. It's going to pour out. So get a drop.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah.
Oh, there
we go. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can control it that way. And you're going to apply this above your belly button. So what's that called? Your solar plexus?
Yeah, your solar plexus.
Yeah.
That's where your will is. This gets blocked. Your solar plexus gets blocked by anger.
Plus, smell it.
So this will help dissolve some of that.
So this is harmony, and this will help.
Interesting. It's called harmony.
Yeah, I know.
Huh.
It will help calm your mind and promote positive feelings. So that's number 2 in the Great Day Protocol. Plus, it's amazing. It's amazing.
What is in that?
Oh, here's a trick. You can always, it's on the bottle. You can peel back the label when it has a name like harmony or joy, or that's because it's a blend. There's actually a very long list of oils. And of course, it's like, here's the thing. I've always said I don't need glasses, but when it's very light writing on a purple background, I'm like,
There's a lot of amazing.
There's sandalwood and lavender and ylang ylang and frankincense and orange, angelica,
Ylang-ylang is another amazing.
Hyssop. Spanish sage. Ooh, I want to know about that one. I don't even know about that one. Black spruce,
Ooh, that's
coriander, bergamot,
Good job.
lemon, and jasmine.
That's it. I love jasmine.
Roman chamomile.
Mm.
It's just a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot.
If I put
Promotes
jasmine
harmony.
on, I get like touched and emotional
It's
and like
amazing. Yeah.
I feel loved. It's like a hug. I can't explain it. I know it sounds weird, but
It doesn't
it's
sound
true.
weird. Okay, so joy is the next one, and you're
Mm.
going to place this. When it was formulated, was called originally, I understand, called love.
Mm.
It has rose oil in it, which is very
Ooh.
high vibrant frequency. You're going to put a drop above your heart.
Mm. Ooh, that was a big one.
That was a big one. I have a big heart.
I don't know if I can do it. With
You
this
can do
shirt.
it. So you can. I'll put it on your hand and then rub it in.
Okay.
Oh, speaking of my shirt, I'm just going to show this right now. I don't know if you can see this. It says, okay, that's weird. I only roll with goddesses, which I thought was very fitting because, well, Amy's a goddess. So there.
Thank you.
So the joy helps bring happiness to your body and mind, body and mind. Yeah. And it smells really amazing. At the beginning, I didn't like it.
Really? I like joy.
actually really, well, of course, it's part of your name. But I did not like it at all. And
But
then
you like it mixed with.
But you know what? It grew on me.
Okay.
After I had a breakup, I started putting a drop over my heart every day, and it was like I kind of grinned and bared it. But it changes. It changes. And the last one is white angelica. This is a very, very powerful oil. It is very powerful for, very helpful, very supportive to empaths, people that feel energies. This helps to protect your bubble.
I need that.
Like, yeah, you need this one.
I don't
And
have it.
my daughter, my youngest daughter, we did this one day. And when she got to this last oil and I cracked it open for her, she was like, what is that? It's incredible when people, especially empaths,
White
have a powerful reaction to the oils. So this one, you're going to activate it like we did. Rub your hands together. You can breathe it in a little bit.
Oh, so good.
So good. We're over here
It's
going,
really hard
I really wish you could smell
I
this.
know. You got to get some. It's really hard to not say so good after every time.
I
you
always
smell
say
it.
amazing too many times, but yeah.
Where do we put it?
So now this one, you're going to, I was taught, you're going to brush both of your hands over your head, your face, your shoulders, your chest, down your body, over your clothes, as if you're applying a shield. I've also been taught by my mentor, Colonna Giuliano. She's amazing. She likes to apply it over her shoulders and basically where your angel wings would be. Oh, yeah. So then you can also comb your aura. So if you are somebody that is around a lot of people, or you are touching people for your work, or just really affected by other people's energies, this is a really powerful one to be able to help clear that space.
What a great gift.
Amazing.
For someone you know who does that.
Yeah. Yeah. And you can put it into a roller and mix it with other ones too. I've mixed it with frankincense and orange, and I really love that blend. And then I keep it in my purse and just put it on, and you just kind of make your own personal force field.
That's how you make oils last a long time.
Yeah.
Because you go to Amazon or wherever and you get these little glass bottles. Try to get the dark ones so that it protects them from the light. And then you put, depending on how big the bottle is, maybe either 5 to 10 drops in the bottle with fractionated coconut oil.
Or any carrier oil.
And all of a sudden you've got your own perfume. So I make one for my dad and my boys called Sexy Man.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's in it?
Oof.
Oh, I want to know now.
It's kind of like whatever comes to me at the time, but it's like patchouli and sandalwood and a little bit of lang-lang and myrrh and what else do I put in there? I'd have
stuff.
sexy man.
Yeah.
And so like, they're like, Mom, I need some more sexy man.
You're like, of course you do. Oh, that's funny. There's stories years ago. My daughter, my eldest daughter, was going through a pretty rough time, and she came to me and she asked me if, could she make, play with the oils basically. And I gave her my big book, my big reference guide, and I said, go decide what you want. You can use anything you want. She made up a list. I think I made a post about it years ago. I can still look up the list, and it was, probably 30 different oils in there, and a lot of those were blends. So there were probably like 100 different oils in this, and she called it, can I say this word? She called it
Sure.
bitch away. And she loved it. And, it works. It definitely helped with frequency. But another thing you can do is onto the bottle itself. Like I've got a gazillion empties, which is, it's almost an embarrassing amount. But the bottles themselves, you can peel the label off and you can use it to making up blends. And then you put these little roller balls on.
Wait a second. Do those fit?
Yeah.
Are those the same roller ball?
They come
Are
in the
you
kit.
kidding me?
They pop on.
So you don't even have to buy
And these
different
bottles,
ones?
if you need bottles, I've got bottles. And you buy the little roller balls, and these are the stainless steel, so they don't ever go bad. They last forever.
I've thrown mine out because I.
Oh no.
No.
Well, now you know.
Now I know.
Now you know. There you go.
This is why I do this show.
Okay.
Blend.
So that's the great day protocol. You can't.
Woohoo.
It's amazing.
Great day.
Yeah, it's a great day. What else do you do
Amazing.
for a great day? You start the day with Ninja.
Ninja.
Okay. Has anybody heard of Ninja? You can't even,
Ninja.
you
I
can't
say
really
ninja.
answer.
It's ninja. Right?
There's different people
Ninja.
pronounce it differently. Ninja. I don't know. So what it is, it's off the charts antioxidants. So this company it's basically an all-inclusive, all-encompassing wellness company, but everything has essential oils, the purest essential oils in it. So there's supplements and there's cleaning products so you can get rid of all the toxins in your home. There's nutritionals. And then this little handy dandy little packet is called Ningxia Red. It also comes in a 750 milliliter wine bottle size. Off the charts antioxidants. Right, this stuff, there's been clinical trials. There's over 20 years of using it, and the stories are incredible. So if you understand what antioxidants are, they help all the against all the free radicals we are constantly bombarded with the toxic food, chemicals in our products. If you're not reading your labels and you haven't gone completely toxin free, that's something that you can do easily. And what I love is you can, trust every one of the product. With this particular one, it's little packets. You can throw it into your purse, into your gym bag, into the fridge, into the freezer. The freezer, you would cut off the top and then eat it like a popsicle. It's so good. It's the best. And one day I decided, I used to drink, a little glass of wine every once in a while. And I hadn't had my Ninja in the morning. And I was like, well, what would happen if I put my Ninja in my wine? And it was like angels sang, and it was like it's the most amazing sangria if you drink wine. Now I don't even like red wine, and sommeliers all around the world will roll over in their graves and what do you mean you put stuff in your wine? But it makes an instant off the charts antioxidant, absolutely zero guilt.
I love it. I find my body craves it. Whenever I take. Now? Well, now that I have one, I want to put it in the freezer.
All right, I'm going to show you what I do.
I love mine.
Rip the top off.
Cold.
It's better cold, honestly, but I don't even care. It's so good. So you just rip off the top, and then you just.
It's so good.
Suck it back.
Yum.
It's 2 ounces in there.
Literally
and between 1 to 2 ounces a day. Anyway, we can give you all more information and.
Hang tight, because in a few minutes we're going to give you the link to save 24% on anything that you might want to get for yourself. But I do want to touch about the cleaning.
Yes,
because there are so many toxins in the cleaning supplies that we're using, and I have just switched completely over to the cleaning supplies. and with essential oils. And oh my God.
No, the difference is night and day. So
I will never go back.
The entire reason why I started with essential oils was because I used to have tremendous headaches, huge migraines a lot of the
I
time.
have a minute and a half.
Okay, really, really quick. I discovered that you could have, I discovered essential oils. I wanted peppermint for that. Then I started understanding about ditch and switch. And I was like, what is that? I had every cleaner known to man at the time, all the things like the cupboard that you had to put the baby lock on. Every surface, everything had its own cleaner. Now I have one.
Mm-hmm.
I have the Thieves Cleaner, and I use vinegar, and I use baking soda, and I clean every surface in my home. You can, even wash your fruits and vegetables if you wanted. I've used it to bathe my puppy.
Everything.
You
can get wrinkles out of your car.
Yeah, no,
out
this
of your
shirt was
clothes.
wrinkly, and I sprayed it down before I came, shook it out, and the wrinkles disappeared.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it sounds too good to be true, but it's not.
No, it really is amazing, and you feel different. You feel different without breathing all these toxins in.
Well, speaking of that, a lot of the time they say that the air inside your home can be super polluted. It can be anywhere from 5 to 10 times more polluted than outside air, and that is because of we're using cleaners. I mean, it's just really important. If you take anything away today, please consider reading your products. Start reading labels, just like you read for food. If it's got stuff you can't pronounce, then go to Google and type in dangers of and that word. You're going to be horrified. It's terrifying what we've been using all this time. I used to think that it was okay. Somebody had our backs. If they sold it in the stores, it must be okay. No, not true. So,
not true. If you only can get one oil, get frankincense. My humble opinion. If you can only get one other product, get the Thieves Cleaner. Those are my top two. I will not live without it.
The Thieves oil is what inspired an entire line of cleaners, and this like immunity cleaning.
I travel
germs.
with it.
It's amazing.
Yeah. It's amazing. So, okay, go to the QR code up in the corner. There's a link there, easy, right straight to the website. If you want to pick whatever you want there, you'll save 24%. And if you order quite a bit, they send so many free things. It's so fun to open up the package. I'm like, oh, what are they giving me today? Super fun. No pressure, guys. This is do you, but we wanted you to know how amazing this is.
There are solutions. I know that when I wanted to start, getting rid of toxins, I didn't know where to go. This is a no-brainer. And it's win-win. It's like you feel better, you look better, you save money. It's actually like really a lot. And we've got a massive community. I can help with all the research. I've done the research. And if I don't know, I will find out. And I know where to find it. And I know that it can feel intimidating. And I just want to make sure that your learning curve is like super short, 0. Text me and I will hook you up.
Thank you so much. This is my, what is that? My owner number, right?
That is your member number.
Member number. So make sure you put that in there so you can get the savings because it unlocks the wholesale prices. This is why I'm offering this. No pressure, but please try it.
There's
see
no
how it
cost. There's no risk. There's no obligation. It's a free account. If you don't want, you don't have there's 0 pressure, but you can get the best stuff ever. So
it's amazing.
Yay.
Thank you, my love. We will have you on at the end.
Okay.
So I'm going to shuffle over. And next is, what are we doing next? We're doing the weekly triumph. All right, that was quick. Needed a little longer. All right, the weekly triumph. Okay, this is something new. We're not doing mantra magic anymore. Why? Because my beautiful partner moved to Guatemala, and it's kind of hard to write songs and sing together when she's all the way over there. So we're doing the weekly triumph, which I'm really excited about. And basically, it speaks for itself. We're going to do a weekly challenge that we're going to triumph at. And these are little things that we can do to change our life. Remember, this show is all about life hacks and things that you can do to raise your frequency and change your life. And together we vibrate higher. And that's what we're going to do today. So I'm going to take this down, take a picture real quick of that number if you want. And it's going. All right. So here it is. I'm going to add this. Here's the weekly triumph. It is the gratitude journal. Now, if you were watching last week, you're going to see that this is a rerun, and you would be right, and you would be paying attention very well, and I'm proud of you. And the reason I'm doing it again is I did a really bad job last week. I was up to my eyeballs facilitating a beautiful retreat, and my brother got married all in the same weekend. So it was a lot, and I wasn't on it. So now I am. So we're going to redo the gratitude journal, and you can go to Amy Joy Coaching on Instagram or Facebook, and you'll see the weekly triumph post there so that you can know what to do. And the idea is that every day you will spend just a minute and a half, 2 minutes. Again, 2 minutes to change your state, elevate, right? So you're going to spend 2 minutes writing down 3 things you're grateful for. You can start the day or finish the day, or if I were you, I would do it both, and write it down. There's something about writing it down physically with a paper and pen that helps it stick into your subconscious better. I wouldn't do it on my phone. If I were you, I would write it down. If you can, if you have the money, get your own journal, a very special journal that you like to look at, that makes you smile when you see it, and have it next to your bed so that it reminds you. And then to make sure you're triumphant, I would set an alarm right now before bed that says gratitude journal, and that it goes off with a song that you like. And that'll be your reminder to write in your gratitude journal. And then I want to see and hear from you on Instagram or Facebook how this is changing your life, what little magical things are happening, how it changed a perspective on something, because it will. Gratitude is the rocket ship to joy, period. Rocket ship to joy. It's the fastest way out of suffering. And that's what I love to help. My mission is to liberate people from suffering and light the path to joy and freedom. And these are little things that we can do to do that. So hope you're in. Let me know you're in. And you'll see it posted tomorrow morning. Every Friday morning, I will post the weekly triumph. And together, we will vibrate higher. So, yay. So fun. All right, now it is time for meditation moment. As soon as I find it, there it is. All right, this is the part of the show where we take just 5 minutes, 5 minutes to become present. Becoming present changes your life because you're not in your messed up past or your worrisome future. You're just here right now with me. Right? So take a minute, grab the kids, the grandkids, whoever's with you, sit down, 5 minutes. Everyone can do it. I'm going to lead you and guide you. It's easy. And we're going to play some beautiful music from the amazing multi-winner, Emmy winner, Gary Malkin. You can find his stuff on Islands of Inner Peace on Gaia. But right now, just have a seat, take a deep breath in, and exhale. And that ah sound, believe it or not, really makes a difference. So try to do that. Breathe in again. Good job. All right, now I want you just to observe your breathing. Notice the air entering and leaving your nostrils. Just notice and breathe. Now I want you to pay attention to how are you feeling right now? And there's really only 2 states. There's a beautiful state or a non-beautiful state. Or as my nephew Kyan says, crappy or happy. So where are you? Are you crappy or are you happy? And it's important that you don't judge yourself right now. I want you just to observe and notice. And breathe. And now I want you to observe what thoughts are running through your head right now. Are they more thoughts of the past? Are they thoughts of the future? Or are you here right now? Again, don't make it right or wrong, good or bad. Just notice. Just notice. And breathe. And now I want you to observe a candle flickering right in front of your eyes. Notice the golds, the yellows, the oranges, the whites, the reds. And then slowly I want you to slide that candle right into the middle of your head. Watch it. Just watch it flicker there. And breathe. With your hands on your heart, I want you to think of something you're grateful for. And as you sit in gratitude, I'm going to send you a beautiful Diksha. It's an energetic activation sent with so much love. All you have to do to receive it is set the intention to receive it. And energy can't be destroyed, so it doesn't matter if you're on the replay, you will still receive it if you set the intention to receive it. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Come back to me. Come back to me. So beautiful. One more deep breath in. Great job. I'm going to have Deena come back.
Slide on in.
And I'm going to ask you what I ask all of our guests at the end of the show is this. If you were on a mountaintop and the whole world was paying attention and watching, like actually paying attention, and you had one thing to share that would help them, impact them, change the world in essence, what would that be?
It would be to do all things with love and be very aware of your frequency and how that affects everything in your life, and that you are in control. Even when things feel out of control, you can come back to your breath and you can put on oils and you can, all the things. You are in control and you choose. So, yeah.
We choose. We have a choice.
Yeah.
Suffering is a choice.
Mm-hmm.
Pain, not always, but suffering in the pain is a choice.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. So do everything with love. Remember, you have a choice.
Oil up.
Oil up. There's an oil for that.
There's an oil for that.
There's an oil for that. And
Yeah.
it's so true.
And it
really
changes.
is.
They do legitimately. And if you want to know the science behind it, I'm a super geek on all that stuff and I can share all that. But they actually help to change your frequency, and especially when used with intention.
Yeah.
Anything.
Right?
You
Intention's everything.
Everything.
So if you choose specifically Young Living and us, then just so you know what you get with that is, like Deena said, a team of people, and you get put into a chat where it's so fun because people are like, I got a bug bite. What do I do? And then Deena's like, this is what you do. And it's amazing. It's so helpful.
Groups on Facebook, they're global. I mean, one group alone has 30,000 people in it on our team, and everybody's sharing and everybody's there to support each other. And it's just the most incredible community. Just the love and the sharing, and everybody with a shared purpose. It's amazing.
It really is.
Yeah.
Thank you, Deena.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here. This was really fun.
Yeah.
Super fun for me.
Yeah.
Love, love, love.
Thank you.
And next week we'll be here. We'll be here again. And thank you. Thank you for spending your very precious time with us. Remember that together we vibrate higher. Together. And that, my friends, changes the world. We'll see you next week. Besos. Mwah! Thank you for watching Get Your Shit Together live with Amy Joy. If you'd like to follow us, you can on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Amy Joy Coaching. Appreciate so much your likes, comments, and shares. If you'd like to be a guest on the show, please reach out. We'll see you next time.